Hey guys, and welcome to this video. This is going to be my Hertha Berlin versus Bayern Munich Player Ratings. Good morning to you guys. When this comes out, it should be early in the morning for you. The time of recording this right now, it is 9 at night. So I'm recording this still of the day of the game. I'm still very buzzing off of it, but I thought, you know, why not just do the player ratings now and get it up for you guys, just in case I don't get up and then I don't do the video and then we move on. So because there's also news and there will be a video on Lyon later on today, because obviously we need to do a video on him also. So let's get into this though. So player ratings wise, obviously top 10, best score you can get is a 10. Lowest score you can get is a 0, and then in the middle is 5, obviously, and that's basically how I do it on this. If you want to, you know, if that makes any sense. Welcome to the Bayern View though. Either way, if you're going to enjoy the video, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, if you haven't checked out the match reaction, go and check that out. This is the player ratings to the Hertha Berlin versus Bayern Munich game, finishing 4-1 to Bayern in the end. And there will be some more videos out for you guys today, like I said. So let's get into this though. So Manuel Neuer, for me, obviously that's where we're going to start in goal. Gets a 6. Probably could push him to a 7, but I'm just going to give him a 6. To be fair, if he would have got a clean sheet, I probably would have given him a 7. You can't necessarily hit on the lad, but at the same time, he didn't really have much to do. You know, when he did, you know, I would have generally given him a 5 if he didn't make any saves. But at the end of the day, he literally had nothing to do. He conceded a goal, really wasn't his fault. Jovic gets the ball straight away from the bad pass back, and then he goes and saves that shot. If there's then a rebound, you can't, you know, hate on it. Now, if it would have gone into his hands and then he would have let go of it and then it would have gone from there, then fine, you can diss him for that. But it comes off of his foot. He can't, you know, he can't tell which way he's going to go. So I give him a 6. Pavard, 8. Pavard was the best centre-back out of our 3 centre-backs today, 110%. I don't know, he seems to be growing in that role where a lot of us are calling for a centre-back as well as a right-back, a left-back, so on, and defence in general. He seems to be growing into that role. Now, obviously, De Ligt, Ginter, Rudiger, Christensen, various other players we're being linked with here, there, and everywhere. I'm not really too sure. Do you still feel we're going to get one? I'm not sure. I want one, 110%. But Pavard is doing well, and he did well in this game. So give credit where credit is due. If I'm going to slay him for him having a shit performance here, there, and everywhere, I'm also going to give credit. So, yeah, Pavard, for me, would get an 8. Moving into Sula, would get 7. Yeah, both Sula and Hernandez would get a 7, but we'll start with Sula. Sula for me was, he just has this presence on the ball and without the ball as well, where he is very slow, but at the same time, he's just like a monster. He generally is. He's like a grizzly bear, and if you get close to him, he's taking that ball off you. It's so funny though with Sula, not because he's slow or anything like that. I'm not taking a mick, but just more in the fact of like, like, he is quite a slow player, and he probably knows that himself. But then all of a sudden, he just make this dart and run into the midfield, and it's amazing. It's lovely to see, because it means at the end of the day that Nagelsmann's letting him have those chances. You know what I mean? Because he's done it before, and if he wasn't supposed to do it, you know, Nagelsmann would have stopped him from doing it. So yeah, he gets a 7 from me. Hernandez, obviously coming back into the team, didn't have the best game today, to be, you know, 100%. But with that said, for me personally, I give him a 7. I thought he was good. Probably the worst centre-back out of all of our centre-backs. But again, you got to remember, this lad's just coming back into the team. You got to grow with it. And also, the formation that we were playing, obviously he's playing a centre-back, but with two other centre-backs. Well, I thought he was going to be pushed into a left-back spot, and we were going to play a 4. But obviously, Nagelsmann had a different route, and I'm happy with it either way. So yeah, he gets a 7. We'll go with Coman first. Coman, I give him an 8. I thought he was brilliant today. Fantastic to be 100%. Just just fantastic, to be honest with you. You know, of course, he could have done better on a couple of opportunities, but bar that, he did well. Let's just say that he did very well. So for me, Kingsley Coman would get an 8. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from him. His dribbling ability, his passing ability, just the speed, skill, just brilliant. Just a brilliant game, and was tracking back, which is what I want to see at the end of the day. So yeah, there's that. Then moving into the midfield. Tolisso would get a 7 from me. Now you might think, oh, but he got the goal and all of this and all of that. He did get the goal and he was still playing well, but in certain opportunities he should do better in that particular position. You've got to remember he's playing the midfield spot, and a lot of the attacks would go straight through the middle and then push out wide. So I'm not trying to take away from his game today and what he did in the game, but for me personally, I'd just give him a 7. But he does get the goal, and we need that goal, so fair enough to him. Kimmich, man of the match for me. I'd give him a 9. The only player on this that's going to be getting a 9. Yeah, 2 assists. He's just brilliant. I love Kimmich, and again, look. He plays in the midfield, and look what happens. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Nagelsmann or even Kimmich himself. He is a very good right back. He generally is, but he's better in the midfield. And yeah, he gets a 9 from me. Serge Gnabry does get himself the goal. Gets subbed off in the 80th minute, just after his goal. Didn't have the best game, I'm not going to lie. He does get an 8. Maybe closer probably to a 9. But yeah, to me personally, he did not have the best game. But when it come to it, he had his opportunities. He missed a lot of them. But then chipped the goalkeeper, kicked off the line, and then the other, obviously, chance, he scored. So I can't hate on it. So yeah, there's that. Muller, for me, gets himself a goal. Could have had an assist, and actually could have had 2 goals. He should have scored a hat-trick today, Muller. I'd give him an 8 also. I thought he was very, very good. Yeah, I thought he was very good, but at the same time, maybe should have got a hat-trick. I'm not really too sure, but I'd give him an 8. And again, another top performance from Thomas Muller. Leroy Sané, you know what? I'm going to give him a 9. Just because he should have had 2 goals. Did get a goal. It was an open goal, but he's just aura, man. I just love the guy. Generally, like, hopefully you'll be able to feel this through the screen. The guy is so damn good, man. I absolutely love him. He's just amazing. I love everyone, of course, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just his aura and everything. He's just literally smashing it. His energy, you know, at one point loses the ball. He's like, nah, G, I'm going to get the ball. Goes and gets the ball. And then Lewandowski, for me, I'd give Lewandowski a 7. Didn't score, could have scored, but for me, would get a 7. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Smash the thumbs up button. Hit the big old red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, Mia Samia, peace out.